I was really excited. I got my video from last week. I think I really nailed it. I really did. And you know what? That was the best 17 seconds of my set. Yeah. No, I remember I said I forgave you?
Yes.
No, I
You
don't.
don't?
Oh, he's a good sport. Jeez. So around this time, around Thanksgiving, I got a new phone and a new transferred number. But the thing was is that I think somebody just ported somebody else's number that was still active and was still on my phone. So I kept getting calls for Jerry McNinnis, right? And the thing was is the guy was like, I learned a lot about Jerry. You know, a man I never knew. I learned that he was in AA because his sponsor kept calling. I learned that he sold insurance. I learned that he sold off-brand prescription medicine as well on the side. But then it was Thanksgiving, and I got a call, and it was Jerry's brother, Sam. And Sam was like, hey, Jerry, hey, man. And I'm just like, I'm going away into the corner like, oh, this is going to be gold. It's Thanksgiving because you guys totally plastic, and he's like, I miss Mom, man. His mom, how's Mom? I'm like, I worked on the speech like, I'm sorry, Mr. Jerry isn't here. This is now the current number of Thomas Higgins. But I was like, Mom's doing great, man. She really misses you, and she wants you to come back. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I think I did a good deed for once. That was really cool. I was, this guy drove up to my house in a BMW, and he said that my dog ate his chicken. It was the first, I know, it's the country. It was the first day they owned it, and his wife was there, and they were really sad. And they're like, your dog did eat it. Everybody saw it. We know. And I'm like, okay, so what do you need? You need money or whatever? And they're like, well, we need $1,000. Nobody shakes down me. Are you kidding me? I went to the feed store. I was like, has anybody ever done that? Are they like, the chickens? And the guy's like, I've never sold a chicken more than $5. So technically, I could buy them 400 chickens, something like that, just to smooth it out for them a little bit. But I mean, the chickens go, they're on the farm, they get packaged at the supermarket. In the supermarket, what can I say? The supermarket is an interesting place, filled with different things, like the Coinstar machine. I empty out my change every day, put it in a little jar, take it over to the Coinstar machine. One time I went to the Coinstar machine, it slid off. I was in a rush, I needed the money, and a big mason jar filled with change exploded in the store. And then there's me picking up change in broken glass with bloody fingers at the supermarket. And then, is that the perfect time to run into somebody you know? Apparently God thought so. I love it when people are sarcastic and they say, does a bear crap in the woods? No, a bear only uses Charmin Ultra with the wonderful diamond tips. Who does that? They go, oh dude, we gotta market this thing. It's got the diamond ridges. Does anybody actually go, you're right, it is better? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's that product placement, it's the crazy stuff, like the toothpaste. And they're like, 4 out of 5 dentists recommend this stuff. They recommend this paint, blah, blah, blah. I think if there was a bunch of guys selling bleach, and they said, 9 out of 10 crime scene forensic experts say that this takes out all the blood and semen, and then they have like before, they have an after, people would be going, well, I don't need it, but maybe someone will come through my house, through the window, and things will happen. Oh, Jesus. It's the time of year people are ringing the bells, things like, the and then they get the eye contact with you, and you're just like, no, thank you, don't look at me in the shade. Make the beeline straight for the register, no, thank you. But they caught me one time, I was in LA, and the woman's like, would you like to donate $1 to save the beaches? Right, to the person in front of me. And so me, being a jerk, I waited until she asked me the question. I said, are they federal beaches? Are they state park beaches? She's getting part-time, minimum wage. I don't know about this. And I'm like, okay, so my taxes are good enough for your stupid beaches? And then like the whole crowd was like, the people behind were like, yeah, that is crap. We need to talk to your manager about this. I'm like, it's time for me to go. It is. Hey, you guys have been great. Thanks for staying around. Love you.